Oh no, I gotta sneeze. Oh. All right. So obviously I was trying not to sneeze right there. Oh, okay. Awesome. So it says I am live. Who knows if it's actually live or not, but we'll see. So here's the thing, guys. Welcome to the training. I see a couple of you in our participant lounge doing live, and then I also broadcast this on Facebook. Why not? See if anybody wants to learn how to make some simple marketing plans. So here's the thing, guys. Marketing doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be overwhelming, doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to be confusing. It can be simple. The problem is that there's so many gurus and courses and books and different methodologies and things you have to do and shiny object syndromes happening that overcomplicate everything and put you in this cage of complexity that makes you feel like you can't get out. Like you're throwing darts and just nothing's hitting, and you're not really sure what's going on, and nothing's really cohesive and synchronicity. Like there's nothing going on that makes sense to you. For some reason, it's just not working, and you're confused and you're frustrated about it. Does that sound like you? Because that sounds like most of the people I talk to. So here's the thing, guys. This can be simplified. All of it can be simplified. One of my favorite quotes. No idea who said it first. I think I learned it from John Carlton, which he probably learned it from I forgot the guy's name. I forgot Gary Halbert. He probably learned it from him. I'm not really sure where it came from, but the KISS acronym, KISS, keep it stupid simple. Like that right there just needs to be your mindset and your framework, just a framework of everything you do in business. Otherwise, it just gets too complicated. So here's the thing. There's three ways to grow your business. Get more clients, get them to spend more money, and get them to return and purchase more often, and or refer people if you can't return and purchase more often. That's it. Like those are the three things you got to work on constantly. Okay, so that's gonna be filling up your leads, doing your advertising, organic, all that stuff, getting more clients in, getting each client to spend more money. That's upsells, downsells, cross sells, premium pricing. That could be basically any type of offer stacking where you have a program, but then you offer them more so they can purchase from you. See, here's the thing. Most people will spend more money if you provide them something they need of value. And they would prefer to spend it with you since they're your client because they already know, rapport, like, and trust you. So it's something that you should just do anyways. You should always have higher ticket offers. That will increase your overall revenue. Getting more clients through that is going to increase your overall revenue. And then getting them all to return or stay longer or return more often will also increase your revenue. So you work on those three things, you're solid. So there's your marketing plan. Work on those three things and you're done. No, actually today we're gonna talk about what I call the big three, the three things you need to do every single day that's going to help you explode your results. And this could be you can turn this into a marketing plan. This can be a daily habit. I don't care what you want to call it. It's your frame of mind for your marketing, okay? You are a marketer before you're a business owner. We all want to be the business owner, the entrepreneur, the CEO. I keep seeing those titles of one-man companies. That's all bullshit. You are a marketer. A marketer is someone who takes products and people and listens and understands them and builds services and products around their needs and figures out ways to communicate that to the marketplace and to keep their clients happy, fulfilled, and keep rising together. Like that's what marketing is. It's a dance between everything you're doing. And so to become successful, you need to become a marketer. You need to fall in love with the idea of understanding people. You're a therapist. You are a trusted advisor. You're learning about people, understanding how they work, and then you're creating something beautiful that can help them. That's all marketing. So it has a bad rap. We keep thinking that marketers are liars and they're trickers and they do. Yeah, there's tons of those people. That's just the way it is. You don't have to be that though. You could be a good marketer. You can be a grit marketer. Our job is to have the strength, the courage, and the resolve to get our message out there to help people. And so in order to do that, we have to simplify things because we get too overwhelmed, we do too many things at once, and then we get ultimately stuck and we don't do anything and progress anywhere and ultimately don't grow, which is death. Because we don't, if you're not growing, you're dying, right? So here's the thing. The three things we're going to work on is the big three. This is what we teach inside the Grit Marketing Program. We have training on this. We have coaching on this. We have lots of SOPs and all this stuff for it, but I'm going to give you the basic outline. So the three ways to grow your company. You have organic, paid, and the Dream 100, which we now turn into the Grit 20. It's the 80-20 principle, and I'm going to go through that all with you guys, okay? So number one, your your organic strategy. This is basically what can you do organically, meaning just you and your time and your effort to get your product information, your message, your story out there into the marketplace. And how can you do this on a daily basis? Some people like to do podcasts. Some people like to do YouTubing and blogging. I like to do live videos. What is that thing that you can do organically to push your message out into the marketplace? Now, this does a lot of stuff. Like, it's not just, oh, I need to do this for no reason. Here's the thing. One, it's going to land you clients. Two, it's going to build you assets that stay forever on your feeds. So, for example, I like to do Facebook Live videos. So this video that you're on right now, this this video will stay here forever. So when someone decides to someone sees my ad and they click on my profile and they're scrolling through to see who I am, and all of a sudden my video pops up, they're gonna be like, oh shit, this guy knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's cool. And they'll watch it, they'll get a little value from it, and then they'll come in and start the selling process. So you see how the videos aren't just used to sell someone, they're used as an asset to kind of build your credibility and to get your name out there. The second thing they do is they help you provide and find your voice. It's not easy putting your message out there. What happens is we all tend to become cookie cutter. Like, we start to say, oh, well, here's how it should sound because this is what I saw someone else sound like. And you try to sound all perfect and put yourself in a little box, and it's so bullshit. Like, you need to be you. You need to find the voice of you and your company and how they mesh together that you can spread out into the marketplace. And in order to do that, you have to be real. You have to be raw. You have to be vulnerable. You have to get your name out there. You have to understand. You have to put yourself under the bus a little bit, show your mistakes, show your vulnerabilities and your authenticity, and people will resonate with that because it's real. People love real, especially right now. Everybody's tired of fake bullshit out there. All these perfect ads and Lamborghinis and planes. Who cares about that stuff? They want to know you're a real person. So what I like to do, get my phone out, go to Facebook Live, talk for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. People resonate with that. So my urge to you for the organic strategy, do that. That's it. Every day, just jump in, talk about your business, talk about how you help people, talk about your clients, give them some tips, give them some trainings, like give them some value that they can actually take action on. And that's all you got to do. That's step one. Do that every day. Now, later on, especially if you join the Grit Marketing Program, you're going to get SOPs on how to take that live video and get an assistant to come in and spread that to podcasts, to YouTube, to Instagram, to create image cards out of the quotes that you make and take that one effort and multiply it by 16. It's pretty rad. We have SOPs all built out for that. So number one, organic, do it every day. Number two, this is your paid strategy. This means you're putting money behind your message. You're putting money behind what you're saying. You're actually confident in that you can get results. See, people that are unconfident about their product or service usually don't spend money on it. They're too scared. They're like, oh my God, I don't want more people to get it because we're not gonna, it's gonna be embarrassing when they don't get the result. If you truly believe in your product and it actually helps people, you are morally obligated to send it out to more people. Hopefully that was clear. If your product works and it helps the people, it helps the world, it helps anybody grow, you are obligated to have more people see it, to send your message, to broadcast it to everybody. Because if you don't, then you're taking away the opportunity to help someone. It's a big deal. It's a lot of responsibility. So especially if you don't have a good product, then you should just stop. Make a good product. Don't be that bullshit. I heard a guy yesterday really pissed me off on Clubhouse. His advice to someone was, hey, go on YouTube, learn how to do this thing, and then go into a group and then tell them you're an expert and have them interview you about what you just learned and then sell high ticket. I was just like, holy crap, that is the worst thing ever. You're pretending to know something without any experience and selling knowledge that you learned off a video that as if you did it yourself, as you know you're doing, as if you have experience. That's lying. So don't do that. If you do that, I'm going to slap you right in the face, like zero hesitation. So if you don't like getting slapped in the face, don't be an asshole. Anyways, that is the idea. So from here, there's lots of different platforms. There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Google. There's tons of ways to advertise. Every day it changes. This is not an evergreen solution. Evergreen meaning it doesn't last forever. So right now, currently, Facebook's kicking ass. I heard YouTube starting to get better. So right now, today, all my ad budget is going to Facebook, about $15,000 a month. We're pushing it directly into Facebook, and we're targeting people that are entrepreneurs, business owners. They like people that like business stuff. And we're just sending them a simple message saying, hey, I know it sucks out there. If you need some help to simplify shit, come here, check it out. Sending them to my webpage. Boom, they're in a funnel, has a video message. They build rapport. They understand who I am. If they're interested, they book a call. On the call, we talk. We get to know each other. If I like them, they like me, they sign up for a membership. It's that simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. So a simple paid ad strategy behind your organic strategy is going to explode your results. So your organic is going to build content, right? This is your little bubble, by the way. Make sure my arms below, a little bubble. And then the advertising is going to grow your reach. So it's going to push your content out there, okay? As that happens, you're going to start to get some results, some leads coming in, some new sales. You're going to start seeing some stuff happen. It's going to be awesome. So that's your paid strategy. You need to be doing that every day, coming up with hooks and different offers and different ways and different targets that you can keep testing against each other to get the best possible angle for your ads. The last strategy. This is the modified Dream 100. We call it the Grit 20. Why? Because it takes a lot of courage, strength, and resolve to do this. Here's the thing. The Dream 100 strategy was developed by Chet Holmes. He wrote a book about it. He did some seminars about it. Unfortunately, he passed away. And other people picked up the torch, like Russell Brunson and some other dude that wrote some book called The Dream 100. And the strategy is not too complicated. You find the absolute best clients, the dream clients that you can land that would change everything about your business. So if you landed this client, it would absolutely change everything about your business, meaning your income would double, triple, quadruple, whatever that is. This client is a massive whale client. You're going to put a list of 20 of those together. The reason why I changed it from the Dream 100 to the Grit 20 or the Dream 20, whatever you want to call it, is because I know, me personally, have never actually built out 100 people on a list. And I know none of my clients have. Everybody gets like to 10 to 12 and then I start to get overwhelmed. Like, oh my God. So do it to 20. That's a very good start. And once you're done with that, you do it to another 20. You do that through 5 cycles. Eventually you hit the Dream 100. So you get your top 20 people. These could be dream clients or people who influence your dream clients. So for example, for Grit Marketer, our program is one price. So therefore, I don't have a dream client because no one's going to pay more. Right now, I have one price. So my dream person is someone who influences my clients. So this one person now can broadcast my message to their clients, which will then get me a whole bunch of clients, therefore dream payday. So here's what you need to do. You need to create a list of your 20 dream customers or 20 dream influencers of your dream customers, or a little bit of a mix, depending on what your product or service is, okay? So you build that out. Then once you build it out, right next to it, you put a little dash and you put down, what do you want from them? Do you want them to sign up as a client? Are you trying to take them out to lunch? Do you need to build a connection with them so you can have them pitch your product? Like, what is it that you need? Like, what's your ultimate goal with this person? Then next to that, we'll have a little dash, put 3 to 5 steps on how you're going to get that to happen. And those can be spaced out. So for me, well, what I was doing in the beginning was one time a week, I'd send something, an email, a message, a text. I'd follow them on Facebook. I'd buy a product of theirs, whatever. Like I'm constantly like little put like what do you call them, little pokes, right? And then it slowly spreads out over time, and you send them a gift, you buy the product, you hire them to be your coach. Like you figure out ways to introduce yourself and to get connected with these people, and then eventually that builds that relationship to where then they can be activated to become a client or become a referral source for you. So if you work on that strategy on a daily basis, adding someone, changing something, modifying your list, sending out a communication, whatever, you're going to see success. So here's the 3 strategies, guys. Here's your marketing plan for this year, 2021. Every fucking day, organic, outreach, Facebook Lives, go on to Clubhouse, Instagram Lives, YouTube Lives, whatever. You need to be out there. You need to be communicating your message. Number 2, you need to be putting paid advertising behind that. Frank Kern always said, if you don't have advertising, you just have a hobby or something like that. If you're not advertising, you just have a hobby. Basically, if you don't advertise and you can't make a return on it and your business is just not that great, you just have a hobby. So you need to be advertising and make your return of your investment, because that means you have something good. You have a good message, a good offer, and good results. And advertising just push fire on that. So that's what you should be doing. Number 3, your grit 20. Make a list of your 20 people, activate them, talk to them, build relationships with them, get them into your sales process, and or build a relationship to where they can send people to your sales process. You work on those 3 things nonstop with grit, you're going to be successful. I have not seen it fail. The only time it actually does fail is when people stop doing it after 3 weeks. 3 weeks, it's usually the common, like you do something, you're going strong, you don't see results, and then you're like, it's not working, and you stop doing it. Here's the thing, guys. This shit takes longer than 3 weeks. It takes a month, 2 months. It took me about 3 months of pushing. Then I got a sale, and I was like, holy shit. Then I got another sale, and I was like, oh. Then an advertisement brought a sale, like, holy crap. And then when my Dream 100s landed and sent me 40 customers, I was like, oh shit, this is actually working. And then my income just built, because you can just add to this as you get that traction, as you get momentum. It's like compounding interest. It just keeps growing and growing and on top of each other. It just takes that first initial push though to get you there. And that does take patience, determination. It takes time, it takes grit, it takes willpower, it takes resilience to get out there. And it's not easy. I get it. I've done this for multiple businesses, myself, my own businesses, for clients' businesses. It's hard. So if you do need some help with it, check out gritmarketer.com, gritmktr.com, and we can help you. Otherwise, do it yourself. Make some money. See how it works. Get back to me though. I want to hear what your successes are. All right, guys, that's it for today. Quick training. I didn't even use my whiteboard. I have it out in front of me. Didn't even draw it out. So don't forget, you have 3 ways to grow a business. More clients, get them to spend more money, get them to come back more often. And in order to get that stuff to actually happen, you need to get more clients. So that's pillar number 1 that we only talked about today. So that's going to be the big 3. Organic, paid, grit 20. I keep calling it the Dream 100, but realistically, I'm going to change it to grit 20 because that's what it is now. It's the 80-20 principle of the Dream 100. And it sounds cool. So for right now, it's the grit 20. All right, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, you let me know, and we'll get back to you soon. I think I'm still live on Facebook, but it doesn't tell me if there's any comments. So if there is,